And radio check, radio check. Greetings, should be able to see the Radical. That's it, kicking things off today with a little bit of the Formula E track around the London XL Arena area. The London E-Prix site, as it has been since it left Battersea. So just got a little track date sample here, try and learn the track in a car I know reasonably well before going a bit crazier with what we might try out in a bit. Okay. Get the right screen on. That's my standing screen. There we go. Okay. Somehow I've got the standings across the bottom there, which is annoying. Anyway, so this is literally inside the exhibition centre. There's like a main concourse down the middle, and I'm not sure if this is outside or to the kind of riverside of everywhere or not. Should be a good track for the for the Radical. So here we go, out onto Riverside in the shade. This is the outside then. I don't know if we'll get a view of the yacht hotel that I've stayed at on the outside there. They do on the broadcast cameras, I seem to remember. Nice little straight section there. That would be more fun without the chicane, wouldn't it? It's a bit Singapore-like. Nice bit of elevation there. Service entrance to the expo. Very Jeddah start to the track. Could do with a bit better lighting for those barriers. Haven't seen attack mode anywhere. Where's the attack mode? Whoa, that was the bump. Got a little bit overconfident there, maybe. That's attack mode. There it is. Look, there it is. Nice. managed to damage the back as well. Okay. Can't see the ship. Should be sort of dead ahead there. Maybe we will on the trackside camera. Oh, lost it in the same place. Oopsie. Nice little touch there. You see your own car on the video screen. Those curbs are pretty lethal. Around we go. Oh, just caught it. Okay. I thought we were going in a second, but no. Oh, we overcooked. Overcooked. Just want to check on my settings here. Okay, that's good. How far off the circuit do you think they'll let us go? You don't say. Look at this. That's got to be the west. Look at this. That's a hell of a lot of a track cut. Are they going to let me rejoin the track? They are. Okay. That's a bit of good track design there. Radical really doesn't like those Formula E curbs. It's a really good bit of design work for the mod. That's a cool BMW there. Didn't realise I'd even got that. Maybe that was a stock car in the game. Base game. Oh, that was more than I was expecting. The braking action. Got where I was for a minute there. Let's try and do a spin turn. That doesn't work. Okay. This section really reminds me of the Berlin E3 track as well. Sector 1. So maybe drop a gear, delay a little bit, then get into the corner. It's the way to go there. So if that's best lap so far. A couple of purple sectors in there. way too late. That felt quite hooked up there. Okay. I lost a bit in that sector. This would be an amazing go-kart track, I think. I think we'd really enjoy this one. Overcooked it. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That was fun. So I might change car or track, but quite often what happens is I do a replay mode to go grab a drink, and then something crashes the game. Now I've turned the game on to 13 rivals on track, which I'm hoping will stop that. But let's have a look at the replay mode all the same. It's more like it. That's what we want to see. Alrighty. Nice bit of sound there. What's that car behind me? That's not a radical, is it? There it is. Okay, sorry folks, that is a crash before I even got to see the next, see whether the yacht has been coded in. Okay, we will just go and okay. So same car for the time being. Going to switch over to Cadwell Park. Hopefully that is going to come up for you any moment. Is it this one? Should be up already. Come on now. One, two, three. Come on, let's go. There we go. Okay, awesome. All right, Cadwell Park. The closest thing to a Nürburgring style track here in the UK. Big challenges, lots of challenges, I should say. So very severe elevation change as well. Haven't yet had the pleasure of being there in person, but I would like to one day. Got stuck in pit mode there. Hey GTK, how you doing? Yeah, it certainly has been a while since those heady days. How you doing? Still racing? It's a bit narrow. It's known as a good test track, Cadwell. Not so much for racing, but it's definitely a good test track. This is the full configuration as well. Woohoo! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. You can see the elevation change challenge here. That is a hell of a stop down the hill. Oh, very knock hill in reverse there. Okay. Look at this. It really does have a lot in similarity with Nürburgring, doesn't it? Oh, this is quite Alton Park for the start-finish straight as well. Here we go, big tour down the middle. Wow, I think that might be tyres. Bit of a tyre moment there. There's the Audi TT Cup just flashing his lights at me. That's really good haptics on this track. Because I was just testing the haptics, honest. Stretch the legs of the Radical a little bit more than the previous track. wonder if I can get the Top Gear test track back on AC. I imagine I can. It's amazing that I've selected similar power to weight distribution cars, and clearly the clearly what am I thinking about? Oh, it's a Praga R1. Nice, and the M3E30 are similar power to weight within about 8%. That's mad. To a Radical SR3. Nice. Okay, let's repair the car and get back out there. Try and get a good lap in, landing the track. Is my FPS coming through there? It is, isn't it? Yeah, 93. So I can probably afford to up the graphics a little bit. I don't personally need 90 FPS. I don't know that I can tell a big difference between 60 and more than 60 with my eyesight, but I think that's what my PS5 runs on. So such is the efficiency of AC, even running these extra mods, that it's running my budget PC really well, with the exception of these replay crashes that I keep getting, which might limit my ability to call races using AC. I thought I'd isolated the problem with those crashes, but apparently not. This is really fun, this track. Scary in parts. Nice little jump. Thinking of trying the Glencoe track next. Never been there before. Want to get out there on a road trip on the way to the North Coast 500. That would be something else. Oh yeah, you really do need a lot more slow down for that turn one. This track, another one owned by the mighty MSV here in the UK. Nearly all of them are. This track is scaring me. Here we go again. Too much. Should have lifted that. Doesn't like jumping the radical. You just can't see your way into these blind corners. Still lost the car, even though I lifted it. Again, another amazing go-kart track this would be. I've got to try and see if I can run VR through ACC, given the FPS I'm achieving. Something. And around we go. Whoa, okay, clattered into. There you go. It's hammer time. It's hammer time, or it's shammer time. It says there. That's a nice nice touch. Let's see about a replay, and I'll just let you know some of the things that I am considering trying out. Oh, I can't. Why can't I load up Content Manager? There we go. Okay, so what I might do is try. Should we try the the T-Rex before going on to do something that's slightly more sensible? Let's have a look. I think I will. All right, let's get a bit silly for a minute. There we go. We've only got 7 cameras on Cadwell, which is a bit weird, but there you go. It looks pretty good, right? Okay, there was the crash. So yeah, not unexpected, that one. But we got a little bit of a replay going, so that was kind of cool. I'm going to reload up, and I think I will try out the T-Rex for no other reason than just silliness. Where are we? I've lost it. Here we go. Okay, we will try that at Cadwell, and then we'll be right back. Okay, you ready for this? So I've got haptics from the thudding sound of the T-Rex stamping along out. There are no other similar power to weight ratio vehicles. This is me driving then. Why is my point of view below my hands? And look at the shadow. That's brilliant. Right, okay. These are the different views available. Okay, interesting. So tail cam. So this is like chase cam, is it? And there's no real overhead. Offset? Okay. I'm assuming there's no gears, right? There we go. Yeah, the haptics can't handle this. We are actually using gears. Okay, we're gonna... We're over. Right, this is as bad as difficult a thing as I've ever tried before. First gear. Oh, we've got some pretty significant turbo lag here. Then oversteer immediately. Here we go. Second gear. Up to third. Look at this. I'm gonna hit the brakes. Yeah, brakes are very ineffective. I'm over the edge. I'm out in the scenery. We can't climb. Come on now. Let's try and at least get... How... I can't get back on the track. Can I? We did it. We got over the barrier. Okay. If you've just joined us, I'm sorry. Oh, my front right is a little bit too hot. I'm braking. Okay. We do get a little bit of braking action, but you got to be very, very early on the brakes. We're braking. Okay. First gear. Whoa, oversteer. Second gear. We're running out of fuel as well. Did you see that? Running past there. It's taller than a lorry, I think. So we're going up the mountain. Little jump, little T-Rex jump. Okay. What are we doing? Who decided this was a good call? Don't go over. Don't go over. Oh, we've damaged ourselves slightly. Look at that. T-Rex races, dude. We've got to do T-Rex races. Community race. That would be hilarious. Look, I'm out of fuel. I can't believe I'm out of fuel. I haven't done a lap. Look at this. That one just did a little bit of a one-footed skid there. Is that what happens when you brake? They've actually put the tail swing in there. They've done some work. Whoever made this has done some work. Okay, I think I'm actually somehow or other I'm beached, even though the feet are still going. I'm beached. What's happened is my tail got stuck somewhere. Come on now, park straight. Let's go. I'll get a good view of the T-Rex coming by. What are we doing with our lives? That's great. Let's get up into second. It's hard to hold on to. And we are going to run out of fuel, I think. Let's brake. Down to first. Big slide. We're going to have a collision with the T-Rex behind us. There we go. There you go. It's quite something. Yeah, the turbo lag is insane. Okay, I'm going to run us out of fuel and then have a look. Ryan. Hey Ryan, how's it going, man? Beautiful mod. Yeah, have you run this before? It's it would make for quite an interesting community night. This guy's a bit stranded. Look, do we see the collision system? That's great. Here we go. I think this is the best POV you've got. There isn't like a top down. The chase cam is half inside the tail. Have another look, shall we? You can't see a thing with this one. Let's climb the mountain here at Cadwell Park. That's horrid. Yeah, okay. I'm legitimately braking and accelerating here. It's not just doing it itself. And we're over. We're through the map. We're dead. It's extinction time and reset to pits. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit more serious now. But I had to have a go. I had to have a look. Just be warned, we may get a crash. But while we're missing, I'm gonna go to Glencoe next, I think, and have a look at some of the Grand Tourer cars I might have. The haptic vibration through here is ridiculous. Look at this. T-Rex races. I need nominations then from you guys watching. What would be a good name for a T-Rex championship? We're at Cadwell Park, by the way. Is this the where I go over? Oh no, not quite. The camera angles. Look at that. Yeah, like I say, the base haptics in the seat here on the Sensit Haptics MTC-P Extreme, something else. The one coming the other way. It would be this one that doesn't crash, wouldn't it? Be this replay that doesn't crash on me. Is it when I say the word crash? Is that what happens? Okay. It didn't like that. All right, we will be right back with a new one. Oh no, it said try again. I don't want to try again. I've had enough T-Rex. Mind you, having said that, if we went around if we went around Glencoe, that might be quite an appropriate Jurassic Park looking system. Right, okay. Glencoe, let's select Glencoe because I wanted to do that. Countries, Scotland, Glencoe. We're going to do Glencoe. I don't know if it's a traffic one or it's something else. What have we got? Any Astons? An Aston would be perfect. Doesn't look like we have got an Aston Martin. How is that possible? Porsche? Just have about 17 different Porsches. Okay. 911R. I just want a regular road car. Macan Turbo. No, I don't want to drive that thing. Panamera. Panamera is quite appropriate for driving the Highlands of Scotland. Okay. Well, it's not a Highlands, it's Glencoe, but you know, same difference. Okay. Let's track day that, shall we? Let's see. I don't know much about the actual track. Never done the track before, as it were. Panamera Turbo 16. Because I know nothing about the track or road system. Is it traffic or is it? That's a good sign. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream, okay, but that is a good screen. Look at that display on the dash as well. That's pretty cool. Ooh, FPS has dropped big time. So what have we got? Quite quiet. When you think about it. It is more like a traffic. So I'm going to drive on the UK side of the road. Yeah, no track map to speak of. Oh, there is a track map. Okay, it's to give me a cut there. Beautiful. Car is very quiet. Sorry if you can't hear that. Shall I temporarily turn it up on the stream? I think I will. Because I'm not speaking right. That's at maximum for the stream. Should be coming through now. Okay. Just gonna blow your ears off if I change car to a race car in a minute. Look at that petrol station. Nice. Track. I wonder if this, I mean, this would be good for rallying too, right? Tarmac rally. Oh, okay. Maybe it is actually genuinely a rally circuit. Coach tours of Glencoe. Spoiling the view a little bit. Here we go. There's the track gone. Is this a runoff or am I just... I was expecting traffic, but no traffic on the track. Here we go, nice bridge. curb. Don't know where I'm going. I've got no track map. There's the castle. It's really weird to see UK roads on a game like this. There's a sort of a dirt entrance there. I wonder if that's... Should we have a quick look? I don't know if that's a dirt track kind of situation. Wow. Porsche does not want to go backwards comfortably at all. That was not good. Right, what's over here? Just the driveway. Oh, it is. It's a quick stay in the hotel. Bit of gravel. Rock! Okay, we went through the rock. That's okay. Whoa! Still can't find the road. Over here is. Got away with that one. We did not get away with that one. Why do I speak? That's a P&O cruise ship or ferry. I've got absolutely no sort of feel for the car here. It's very, very dead. The tiniest little rumble there with it. It's not speed that kills you, it's the sudden stop, and the car is dead and broken. Okay. Let's go for a quick replay of that, shall we? Just see what it all looks like. Oops. That's like Skycam. I don't know why. Skycam is not good. I don't know what this camera is doing. It's just static. Should we? Okay, so have you seen what the camera is called there? Just where my mouse cursor is. This is a helicopter which is giving you absolutely nothing at all. Like it. Ooh, little DRS. That's an interesting little bit of DRS there. I mean, it's a little bit ropey, isn't it? The mod. Look at that. Bushes are terrible. But wow, I don't think I've actually seen that before. Okay, well, true to form, replay mode has crashed. So I'll try something else that I haven't raced before. Glencoe is interesting, but ultimately not the best. So I've got long tracks. I have got Black Cat County, Feldberg Green, the LA traffic, Isle of Man. I'm tempted to do the Isle of Man, but also, wow, there's Trento Bondone. But I was thinking about the Japanese Tsuge circuit that I might have picked up or didn't. Ebisu Tsuge. Let's try that. Ebisu Tsuge. And car. I don't really want to drive the Panamera again. Should we see what the 911 GT3 sounds like? Ooh, there's the 911 Carrera RSR 3 litre that I have not run. Well, It is a very, very big Porsche game, AC, on its original Kunos stuff. It's the Moby Dick 918 Spider, 917 30 Spider. I thought I'd maybe try out one of the GT3s. The RSR from 2017, the one that was on the front cover of loads of games. Let's try that one. That was highly, highly popular. Okay, so Ibisi 2-gay course. Let's knock the opponents down slightly, see if that helps. Most likely track won't work with selected mode tag circuit missing. Okay, I'll try and fix that. We'll see. We'll see. Might not work. Okay. Also feels quite quiet. Now, I'll leave this up, but if it's blasting your ears off and you can't hear me, let me know. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Don't go over the edge of the mountain. I can barely hear the Porsche up the hill, which is massively disappointing. Is this it for a B series? They're not. They move bigger. Circuit. I'm just going to hit a tree now. I've got the car park. I'm expecting a full-on mountain climb. Really barely getting out of first gear here. It's supposed to be a drift challenge track, but it's not the best. I think I probably just typed in 2-gate. Don't know where we are. We're just taking our RSR out for a little bit of lawn mowing, map exploration. It's not the best so far. Okay, I can't get any performance out of this at all. Let's change it up. It's a nice display of cars, you got to say. I don't know why everyone's using the horns. Yeah, very, very disappointing level of sound there. It's always going to be hit and miss, isn't it? Trying out mods. Porsche GT3 GT3 does not want to go around this track. It's not actually a track, that's the thing. Looks quite good, but yeah, let's go ahead and try something different. Okay. Mouse is busy dying on me. Okay. So some reboot team tracks. That's Chicago Street that I got. I haven't done Sonoma before. I don't think I've ever raced Sonoma, so let's do that. And you know what I fancy is trying out the Assetto Corsa mods rally IndyCar. I think a bit of that. Okay. Be there in just a second. Right. Let's go to all. In fact, let's do DLC. Categories. Open wheel. I haven't tried the Praga R1. It's not really an open wheeler. The VRC Formula Alpha from 2022. Well, that's a weird thing to do there. On the mods, where are we? Go back to all, shall we? Is it Dallara? Just called Indy. Indy 2025 Road Course US. Kind of Castrol style livery. And we'll go to Sonoma. This car before. Is that with the aerospace? I want to put the little narrow behind me as well. It looks like fun. Very hilly. Very oversteery car as well. This looks like it's low grip. Couldn't have timed that better, could I? Alright, let's get back onto it. Going left, yep. Have I gone off track? Yes. There's the hairpin, okay. Like a Joker section there. Look at this, S's, wow. It's very heavy on the front. This IndyCar. Very thin halo on the front there, which is kind of cool. Another hairpin somewhere. Invisible hairpin. pit lane. We just passed the pit lane. The pit lane offline with the. Well, it's oversteer when it comes to first gear, and then it's understeer most all the rest of the time. Got the rear's up to temperature, but the fronts are not happy. Wow, what a track! Incredible track. Good haptics as well. So I'm guessing longer braking zones than 200 meters there. Gotta go find a IndyCar race or IMSA race at Sonoma to watch now. Wow. It's quite something. Just don't seem to be able to get it round that turn. Very stiffly sprung as well. I don't know about push to pass. Have I got? I've got battery mode up the top there, but that's standard. Oof. Okay. Thanks. Very narrow S section there. Huge curbs, and then just low grip concrete. Where is this hairpin? I don't know how slowly I'm supposed to take this. just held on that. Massive jump. Yeah. Up the banking we go. Not quite what it was built for. Didn't even like braking at 300 meters there. That's a hell of a section there. Ridiculously complicated and hard to race. And then we just get really light going over there, that crest. Something I haven't tried yet also is rallying. Every time I go into that corner, it is just hit a bump and I'm over and around. So yeah, the pit lane is offset from the start-finish line, I think. This configuration anyway. Why do I run out of fuel so fast? There's the bump, or jump. We've actually managed to stay on track this time. Chassis really complaining on the haptics. The 2 or 3 hairpins really make it difficult to know where you are on track. Yeah, that's actually really quite a fun track. That really is. Let's have a good look at it. I'm enjoying Sonoma, I have to say. Let's have a look on replay. That's what that all looks like. Okay. In fact, let's have another look at that. Moving my leaderboard around for some reason. Right, let's just go back here. Wow, it really wants to move that leaderboard. Okay, let's change here and go back to here, and that should help. Dun, dun, dun. Dash, nice. Okay, camera, SF Indy. Wow, that's a lot of cameras. Try SF Indy 2, look like quite close up. Yeah, no real reflections on the arrow screen from the point of view. It's crashed again, folks. It really doesn't want to play with the replays, unfortunately. Okay, so that was a mod. That track, sorry, that car was a mod. Let's go back to the tracks and see. I think that this one is an official one. No, this is Reboot Team who made this one. So I'm just wondering if I ran something that is inbuilt, will it still mess up for me? Let's have a look. Okay. Dum dum dum. There is Monaco. Oh, there's a Monte Carlo rally stage. I really fancy that. I don't think I've downloaded that as a mod. I don't think I knowingly downloaded any rally stuff as a mod. There is the Mario Volcano circuit, which does seem quite fun. There is also Ottawa. Ottawa track looks insane. Absolutely insane. It's like the polar opposite of MotorSport, Ottawa. As a cool Race of Champions track. I want to try rallying. Let's do some rallying. Okay, and then pick a rally car category. I want rally. What have we got? I'm not going to get in the Quattro. That's ridiculous. Ooh, the Toyota Celica. All I've got is Audi Quattros and a Celica in the awesome Castrol livery. So we'll load that up and give that a go, shall we? We even got drag race mode on here. Rally stage is what we want. Okay, why won't that work? Okay, doesn't want to play with that one. So there is Frozen Drive. So everything's a skating rink, walking out. Okay. So I selected rally stage and it didn't like it. And it doesn't like track day, doesn't like race. It likes hot lap. So we'll do hot lap for the rally. I don't know if we're going to get any co-driver options. Right, I'll be right back as that loads up. Okay, a little bit of rally stage, but not rally AC mode. I mean, it looks like a rally stage, but I don't know if I'm going to get in co-driver stuff. I'll just check here. Have I got anything on the app shelf for rallying? I've selected just about everything. App shelf. Mirrors. That's quite cool. You can change the mirror. Drift zone editor. Flashlight. Okay. Internet radio. That's pretty cool as well. But I'll get pinged if I use something like that. Rally Copilot. There you go. Oh, I've got to install it. Okay. Well, we'll set that to install and see how much trouble we can get into on this mode, shall we? Okay. What is that yellow for? Oh, beautiful. It's not very drifty, considering we're on snow. I don't think I've keyed a handbrake. I'm expecting to be able to drift this thing, but it's kind of on rails right now. Surely we should start drifting now. Come on. Oh, I can't. It's a four-wheel drive, but okay, we're getting somewhere now. So I haven't keyed handbrake, which could be useful. I know AC Rally just released a Monte Carlo stage, didn't it? I haven't tried AC Rally. My experience with Assetto Corsa Evo tells me I'm not going to get on with Rally with this machine. That was painful. The direct drive, that bump. Probably doing myself an injury here. This is actually really a challenge to drift. This is not Gran Turismo rally mode, I can tell you. Is that down to the fact that it's a hot lap? So, like, the game thinks I'm doing... I need optimal track conditions? I get it. That's a bit more like it. That's just a snowdrift. Thought the track went a slightly different way to that. Is the turbo whistle annoying or fun? I can't quite decide. So you are lifting off quite often when you're rallying, so I don't have a clutch to dip to control the car any better. I've got to see if I've got a drag kart in here, because I've got a drag race mode. I've got no sort of snow spray coming out behind the car. Don't know if I should do a bit more serious racing, should I, today? I feel like just messing about though. The other thing I really need to try is the LMU new force feedback settings for the Logi RS50 that I use. Might actually be able to feel the road in that mode. I definitely need to see if I can configure the haptics better for rallying, because at the moment it all just feels a bit constant. It's not really giving me any guidance, but it's all set up for a downforce car, so on a racetrack, so I can't really be surprised by that. Expecting to see a Formula 1 driver cycling up or down this mountain pass. I think that would be a pretty neat thing to add to the game as an Easter egg. Nope. We need a handbrake keyed up for that one. Just double check. No, okay. Can't see the track. I've got a rally game or two on my PlayStation library that I haven't spent any time trying to pick up yet, or configure on the haptics, so that might be a fun project. Rock! Oh. Try and reach the end of the rally, shall we? Stage. We can see a little bit more of the bonnet. If there's any base game AC content you would like to see, let me know. I'm pretty sure that both of the car and track here are base. I don't know if that will mean that the replay won't crash. Whoa, okay. The FPS lower right corner is absolutely insane. I've never had a game run this well. This is just the rally mode, single car, or hot lap mode maybe. FPS is unbelievable. Oh, I thought that was going to crunch there. I don't know if we're going to get down into the Principality streets or not on this particular rally track. We must be near the end here by the look of the sector times. I think I've done Monaco before. I think I have. Just a lone spectator. It's a bit cold. Oh, look at this. That's a very good looking part of the track. Almost at the end here. Okay. Sometimes the scenery here in AC, you get away with stuff like that, but sometimes not. And that was one of those not times. I presume I have crossed the line, right? So that's all good. Okay. That's cool. That was fun. We'll do a little replay and have a look at how that actually functions, whether we crash again or not. Took a while to get going, didn't I? When did I actually start? I just sit in the pits for an age. Yeah, I did. Okay. Bit more like it, right? Let's get this back to what we want. Okay, enjoy. This time we won't say the C word. Nice camera angles. I quite like these. But the immersion wasn't very good in terms of being able to drift the car and, you know, dirt and snow spatter everywhere. It did lack a little bit. As I say, I think I need to key up the handbrake. That will help. Nice. Just peering in between the trees there with the camera angle. TV1. That's all we've got. Okay, if we go to chase. Oh, I definitely like the TV style camera. That's pretty good. Definitely kept me busy a little while there. That was, yeah, a diversion. We got a little bit drifty a bit later on, didn't we? So I'll just wait till I can actually see some sort of sideways action going on. Still no. I actually see that yellow light flashing on the dash there through the window. Now you're talking. That's what we want to see. More of that kind of thing. It's a very put together rally car. Enjoy driving it. That must have been a rock I hit or something. That knock then. It's all a bit gentle, isn't it? It's all a little bit gentle. All right, let's head out then. Just check out photo mode. I've not actually done that particularly before. Okay, that was the broken car. Maybe we should just see the very end. We're going to need replay mode for that, aren't we? So we need, as we come to the end of the stage here, how significant was the end here? The crash. Starting to get a little bit of speed going there. Jump finish. And we broke it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Right. Back to content manager. No replay crash there. So it is about just basically trying to replay mods, I think, is the problem. So same car, different track. I've got several Monaco configurations, and then this crazy looking Ottawa track. There's also Woods Kogan. I don't know if I've got an amazing looking indoor kart track as well. Should we do a bit of go-karting? Yeah, let's do that. Again, I don't know if that is DLC or otherwise. I've got this amazing hill climb Trento Bondone track as well. So I probably should get into a go-kart really as well. Karts. I've got the Shifter Max or the Superkart. The Superkarts are just ridiculous. So let's use the Shifter kart. Should be a bit of fun. Now, if memory serves, these are ridiculously loud. So my apologies. Just be prepared, and I will turn it down if it's too loud for you. Great. Okay. Well, that crashed immediately. We'll try once more on that. I was just trying that race mode, so that was a bit weird. Okay, maybe I need to do race. Track day didn't seem to have a problem with it. Okay. Let's try race, shall we? It might just be the track's a bit duff. Oh, we're in. We're in. So quick race mode. Never tried this track before, and they've put me in with a bunch of Suzuki Cappuccinos. I like the Cappuccino in GT7, but this is a bit silly. Oh, hang on. Change my view. Restart session. Yes, I need to get my screen set up properly. There we go. Need that on. There we go. All right. I was supposed to start last. All I can do is 90 degrees of steering. This is actually really quite impossible to drive. Look at these Suzuki Cappuccinos in the kart track, and they have not got the memo. Oh, are they going to give me a jump start here? I can't get the cart around. Yeah, there's something not right here. I don't have a track map. And I can only turn the wheel 90 degrees. Right, okay. I don't know if that's something in-game that I need to change. Alignment? Very weird. There's a distinct problem there with that. Okay. My steering settings are just crazy. I've got a penalty. I don't know which way I'm supposed to turn. Things just went a bit haywire there. Excuse me. No, my steering's just completely rubbish. Alright, we'll try again. I quite fancy trying to do this in the cappuccino now. That's what they've given me. Try that, shall we? Suzuki, cappuccino. Horrible color options for the Suzuki. Right, we'll try and get this up and running. This is just mod life. Yeah, maybe I need to do something different. Why have they started me back here? Can't get this car around here. I wonder what the AI is going to make of this. I didn't sort the brake out either. Yeah, I'm guessing that the track is not the best. Okay. Let's forget about this track for now. We'll try a different track maybe. What else have we got? We got this crazy looking Ottawa track. And we've got the Mario Kart track. Let's go to Ottawa first, shall we? You'll see what I mean when you see the configuration of this track. Insane. Full circuit. Yeah, okay. So many different configurations of it as well. Okay. What on earth was that? That was just me trying to change up. You've got to lift to change it properly. Oof, doesn't like changing down on the brake either. Yeah, that is just holding the throttle, changing up, and second to third as if it's got. Now in Gran Turismo, I had to learn to change at a much lower rev point down the red line. It's better. Okay, just be really patient with the upshifts. Very feisty little car here. Straight into the barrier, okay. I've done it again. Come on. I didn't actually deliberately choose like sunrise or sunset either. There we go, feed in the power softly. Steering goes really light on turn-in. The uphill battles. Why do I underfuel the cars? It's not a deliberate choice. It's a bit like Kyoto Driving Park in GT7. Very interesting track, this one. Couple that with a car that is extremely unusual to drive. I'm tempted to get back in one of the downloaded F1 cars I got for this. Hey, thanks, Stefan. You around today? Or a bit of racing, maybe? Trying to get some people together. Or are you fully decamped to South America now? Big slide. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. Almost. Beautiful lighting effects there. And the track turns right. Finally made it round. About to cook dinner. Nice. Cool. Well, I won't be too late evening racing, but we've got an hour on me, I think, out there in Austria. So hopefully we can get together later on. Should have set something up really, but didn't know how this weekend was going to go. I should probably try some LMU later. Seems like that is a super popular sim for live streaming. Oh, I knew that was happening. I was just wanting to get on the throttle, but this is like some of the cars I tried to drive in Race Room. It's really quite a challenge to get the rev matching right and get those gear changes without huge oversteer. I think this would make quite a good guess the track location. But it's in iRacing and everyone already knows how great it is, but so it does feel like the Kyoto driving park. Third to fourth goes okay, and it's just giving me engine damage over revving it, I think. Where is the track? Can't actually see anything at all. It's a funny little car, this Cappuccino. Fuel's low again. What a corner. I don't have any corner names or numbers on the track description on the left, but that's very cool. It's been absolute tyre shredder, this track as well. Just hold that in fourth really. Second to third is an absolute nightmare. I'll just stay in third, maybe. I'm completely lifting off the throttle for those upshifts. Such a long track as well. Yeah, upshift a lot earlier than it sounds like you should. Second to third. That was too late, believe it or not. Did it again. Shifted while slightly depressing the throttle. That was just third to fourth. I think fourth to fifth will change at full revs. It will. Okay. Oh, that was way too early, so we don't know yet. Into the corner we go. It was late. I don't think I've got the requisite amount of fuel on board. Quite fun. Fuel indicator on the top left has gone orange now. I've not seen that before. I'm never going to reach the end of the race here. Too late on the change again. Engine complaining. I was going to try and stay in fourth here. What a corner that is. Absolutely love that one. Don't know, maybe I should be in third. Don't go round again! Oh! That was pretty extreme on the wrist there. The car surely is about to stop dead here with the fuel. I thought it was going to complain at me then for the hurt in the engine. think it's just letting me run the fuel. Completely gone. No low fuel mode. I can't surely have enough fuel to continue at the moment. Really didn't want to change down there, but no, it is a fourth gear corner. I was hoping to catch the cars in front. There we go. Fuel's finally gone. Wow. That took a hell of a long time to stop. Okay. Let's just have a quick look at the replay on there, and then I'll try a bigger performance car maybe. Great track, really enjoyable. Look at the elevation change there. Such a satisfying corner that was. Alrighty. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to try this the Haas, the new Haas 2026 from Assetto Corsa mods at Ottawa. I quite fancy that, and we'll go to do track day again. I really want to try this drag race format. I don't. There's 10 rounds. It's got as a set there. Okay, be back in just a second. Okay. Oh, we've got a little bit of daytime action going on. Let's change this back. And we do have our Kerr's electrical battery. What are we even calling it now? We've got straight mode, but I don't think the track Ottawa is going to have a DRS zone. Whoa, okay. Brilliant, amazing haptics actually. In this, I think it's partly it's the work of the modders on the kart. Another half there. That's view. There's my straight mode. Seem to have the ability to change it whenever I want. Let's go back to our cockpit. And that's our battery, the green. Can't remember now. Okay. I think the red is our battery. Oh, that's insanely fast. That's last year's Williams there. Car is pretty dead without the battery. Wow. What an insane corner that is. At Formula One speeds, I would love to get the Malacca crowd onto this track in this car. This is... wow. Couple of crashes there. Kaboom. I don't know if we'll be able to get any replay action going on there. It's Ollie's car, isn't it? The 87. Just looks so good. I still don't know that I've got the battery deployment thing working very well. But it really does look the business, this thing. What a camera angle that was. Stunning. With a little bit of focus pulling going on as well there. Oh, we have to do a serious race here. I'm going to find some Assetto Corsa friends that are interested. Oh, he's crashed again. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. That really sucks. But it's very, very cool. It's amazing. Okay, we've got to at very least get properly silly, haven't we? And we just check my settings for ERS deployment, which button that is. I've got button 1 and button 3 that I thought I had set up for that. So KERS activation, button 3. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's back to drive. So we're going to be really, really silly and use the Haas 2026 VF26 at a thoroughly ridiculous track. It says select one opponent. Oh. Okay, it won't let me do that. We'll just try a race here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. We're just going to add a bunch of classic F1 cars to this list. Okay, Lotus. Let's do the Exos 125. That's the one you can actually rent, I do believe. Won't let me select opponents for the race. Will it? Oh well. Yeah, the opponent slider is broken for this track. Yeah, this car, it won't, this track, unfortunately, I think it might be listed as a rally. Well, let me do time attack mode. Oh, okay, we crashed. We crashed. Okay. Didn't like that. Maybe it's my real condition I've selected. Is that the problem? No. Okay. Are you ready for this? Just double check everything's okay. Yep. Um. Something's not right with the track. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Have we got any indication of where the track is? No. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. We try. I have no conception of where the track is. I think it's just... Is it just like a battle zone track? It looks that way, doesn't it? I was just in the process of taking my hand off the wheel there. So... Okay. Not the track to use. Not the track to use at all. Okay. Go somewhere else. That was an absolute mess, wasn't it? I think the Isle of Man circuit is the right way to go here. And I might finish up after that. So let's let's try that out, and we'll do a track day. We'll try the Isle of Man circuit for an F1 car. I would imagine we are going to struggle to get around a couple of these bends. Has it gone to like night or something? Is that the problem? 12-hour track day. I don't know. Yeah, it's nighttime. And there's no street lights. Okay. Basically midnight. Okay, let's one more try. One more try. It's a big track file. For some reason, the time of day, I don't know if it was just set to go random, but it was like 3 a.m. or something silly. Maybe it's the same situation with that Mario track. If you know about Mario, what is the volcano circuit? Is it a circuit or is it just like a battle track? It doesn't want to load. Not having much luck at the moment. Really wanted to try this. Okay. Think it's dead. Let's try again. Let's see. Seemed to load up when I asked it to load up at night. Here we go. Nice. The trick is to pick up your phone and try to do something else. Scary. Yeah. Is this just the pit lane? Did you hear the battery switching on there? Broke the car. I broke it. So should we see if have I lost the wheel? No. It just won't function. Alright. Back to the pits. Be a bit more careful. These lampposts are the scariest thing about this circuit, I think. Why is everybody queuing? The traffic lights say red or something. Wouldn't be a huge surprise if the traffic couldn't handle this track. That's the battery being deployed right now. Same corner. Just really turn damage off for this track. not the best options there with the bushes each side for the not for the graphics, but for the mod. It's not super good, but then you got the stone walls as well. There we go, pressing the battery deployment. Wow, wheel shake is insane. Can't see either side of the halo. I don't know what I'm about to hit there with the other cars up ahead. We are super clipping now. I'm in straight line mode, so I'm going quite quickly. This is super clip up the hill. Can't deploy, can't deploy. Curbstone. Lucky. Some corners. It's just so unrelentingly fast, this track. We regenning anything there. Could really do with an easier to read battery deployment system. I think we just broke it again. We did. Okay. Camera's a bit rubbish. And it's like what, one camera on the game. Yeah, we've got one camera. That was the wheel shake I was dealing with there. One external camera. Seem to run out of battery really easily, understandably, but I couldn't really tell what the situation was with the deployment, what I had left and all of that. So that was really tricky. So I've tried a lot of different stuff so far today. There's this Black Cat County track that I've never looked at, as well as Bernese Alps, Gold Coast. I'm tempted to try Gold Coast in the Haas for quitting out today. I have used the Charade track, which is awesome. Love the Charade track. And there's this Trento Bondone track as well. It is 17.6 kilometer hill climb. I don't think I've got the endurance in me today to do that. There's also Thruxton in the Haas, which might be quite special. And there's also Monaco. I'm quite interested to know what Monaco is going to feel like in that Haas car. I better turn damage off though. Should we try Monaco? Got 1966 and just the regular Grand Prix circuit. Let's do the regular Grand Prix circuit. Don't seem to be able to turn damage off anywhere. Okay. I imagine the cars are going to be really fun at Monaco because they'll be able to regen and deploy all the time. It died. It didn't work. Let's try again. It's something like £20 for the entire season of F1 content, including tracks and cars and everything. I'd like to turn damage off because I'm not going to be able to do this without damage. Pit stop strat is pretty cool. Pressures. Just going to be generic. No. I'm just going to have to be careful. Oh, there it is. Damage. Damage rate, 0. 0 today. Fuel rate. So, is there a fuel amount? There is. 45 litres. Interesting. Okay. So, Monaco, baby. First impressions, very, very cool. So at the moment on the dash, I have a full green line and no red at all. And that, I think that means full battery, and then kind of weirdly, it fills with red as you deploy the battery. So this is heading into, look at the scaffolding on the buildings. That's a level of detail that's kind of insane. Yeah. So as I hit the boost button, that little bit of red on the steering wheel showed up. Wow, that is a hell of a track design. You know, I don't know if this is a seems to have very little in the way of. That is full attack on the battery. Oh. Direction change is kind of crazy. Didn't get down through all the gears in time. think this is base game. So mash that battery all the way down here. Yeah, we did get a bit of regen there, that's nice, okay. Just using the battery all the way up the hill. Haven't even thought about straight mode yet. Nope. Okay. Unlike, I think, modern, like, up-to-date F1 drivers, in these cars you do have a bit of a choice as to when you deploy and harvest. It's not harvesting a lot in this current mode. So can't remember if I changed anything. Oh, this is crazy fun. Full deploy on the battery up the hill. That's insane. Oh, those drivers are going to have a lot of fun, I think. And then there's just no point using the battery around here. Try straight line mode through here, through the tunnel. That's pretty good. Right, back to proper view. The sound of the battery kicking in there. Boom. Hit the wrong button for straight mode. This is full deploy. No, it's not. Nope, straight the same again. Do think that I don't know what options they're going to have for F1 to what sort of level of deployment and harvesting and everything they're going to have, but if it's free reign it's going to be amazing. It's so satisfying through here. full lock. I don't think they're going to be able to spend the battery around the track. I just don't. And the difference in attacking the Nouvelle chicane between being on and off deployment and on and off straight mode is kind of insane. They do allow DRS, or they did allow DRS down the start-finish section, right? So that will almost certainly be a straight line mode. It's given me an achievement for not picking up damage while damage is turned off. I wanted to try and get a lap in. Spend, spend, spend. It's absolutely furious around here. My main kind of thinking around Monaco would be that the way to fix it, so to speak, would be to actually make it an elimination time attack mode, essentially, for the drivers. So you start them all equidistant around the track, maybe, and then the only way to get these drivers to push properly around the circuit, make it into a 5 lap at a time elimination time attack. Slowest driver eliminated after every 5 laps. Most incredible spectacle that would be. So much to think about around Monaco. All your gear shifts, and then you add in straight mode and deployment. It's so difficult to hold the car around here. Oh, the classic Nouvelle chicane clatter. No, every time into Sandoval, every single time. Okay, okay. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's have a little replay look, shall we? See what it will give us. Might not give us much. It's absolutely exceptional work on the mod here for the track. You know what I already think about the cars, but in terms of the mod work on this track, it's amazing. We crashed. We crashed. Okay. All right. I think we'll try just one more track, and I think it will be Gold Coast. Really stretch the legs of this. Or do we do Thruxton? Ooh, it's tough. I think I want to do Thruxton. I think it's got to be Thruxton in a modern day F1 car. If the game will let me do this. Not right now. One more try. Oh, look at the car behind me again, with their crew with them. The UK's fastest circuit. Brixton. That's with battery deployment. Can't hold the track. This is the chicane at the end of the track, I think, yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant feel to it. That's straight mode. That's asking too much of straight mode there. You can probably turn it on here. Still got straight mode on. Full deploy on the battery. The bumps are insane. You can see why this destroys tyres in the BTCC. Absolutely incredible section of track. Then you get the straight mode on and we are around again. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see how that looked on the replay. Some 90 odd FPS again. Interestingly, the glitch that had the crew run the Williams there that we saw in the mirrors doesn't translate onto the replay. Brilliant, brilliant cameras, really good. Keep an eye on the on when I use the straight mode. It's basically DRS, really, isn't it? There we are. Straight mode on. Turn the wheel too much. And away we go. I know that the racing is really problematic at the moment and divisive. I've got to tell you, they're so much fun to drive, these cars. They really are. So from a sim racing perspective, I think we have a lot of reasons to be cheerful when it comes to F1 2026. I tried the straight mode again, I think, near here. Try and see when it activates. Get around this right-hander, and then I opened it up, I think. There. Nice. And then we went for a big wild ride. Amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, one more thing to try, which is that Gold Coast track, if it'll let me. Yeah, let's do that. But Thruxton looked great, really great. Can't remember if I've tried this Gold Coast track or not with Malakas. I must have done, but I think it might have been at night, which was a whole experience in itself. Oh, damage is on. Interesting. Okay. Oh yes, I have been here with these crazy crazy chicanes. Let's get the proper display on. Then we're going to go pretty quick, I think. Just I mean, brilliant brilliant haptic feel there. It's smaller than it looks on the track map, this track. Oh, I've broken the flipping car again. Right, let's see if we can't just have a quick look at that surprise surprise attack from those chicanes. TV1, TV2. TV2 looks like an interesting one, doesn't it? It might crash. If it does, then I'll start her up again. There's the straight mode on, and then I just completely ignored the fact that we were coming into some corners. Yeah. Managed to go ahead and break the car then. Right, let's try and learn the track at least, shall we? Back to pits. I'm going to turn the damage off because it's not going to help me learn the track, is it? If I've got damage on. And then, crying out loud, always change the thing. I need a keyboard shortcut to change the scene mode here. So, if you are ever bored, have a look at some of the V8 Supercar content when it comes to this Gold Coast static chicane view. Absolutely brilliant. I'm missing it all again. Straight mode on. Deploy. It really does feel like a party mode when you're using it. So it's a left, right, left. Just turn me around there. Wow. That's a runoff. Same one I hit before, I think. That will very happily go into doing a J-turn. Definitely need to avoid using first gear. Straight mode. Boost. That's frighteningly fast. Deploy. That's really fun. That's too fast. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Back braking. Back braking. That really comes on you very fast, that turn. Right. I feel like braking about around the bridge is a good call. That was battery deployment there. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Well, I'll just have a look at that lap once again. Quite happy with that one. Go back and try and watch the lap in replay mode. Nice, nice. Okay, awesome. Right. Well, I think that's probably me for the day, for this stream anyway. Thanks so much for watching me mess around on ACC, on AC, sorry, Assetto Corsa, with a whole bunch of silly mods. I'll manage to catch you guys on the next stream. Thanks so much.